Oh, I'm terrified of the ocean. I have thalassophobia too. I don't know why everyone doesn't have thalassophobia. If y'all have been following my main account and even this one, we have delved into the marine kingdom, the demonic marine kingdom, might I add, so many times. And I really just want to bring it back up. Finding out from the Book of Enoch. Oh yeah, disclaimer, I don't read the Book of Enoch as scripture. I read it as mythology or lore. But finding out from the Book of Enoch where sirens actually come from has opened my mind up so much. I genuinely, I can't think of anything else whenever I see the sea. So you're telling me that sirens are actually the mothers of demons because they are the women that procreated with the fallen angels when they came down after the rebellion in heaven. So the fallen angels and the mortal women created the giants, aka the Nephilim. And when God sent the flood of Noah and the Nephilim drowned, part of the demonic realm is made up of their disembodied spirits. And a lot of people wonder, okay, well, what happened to the women? Women were cursed to the sea to become sirens, which would make sense because think about it. If Lucifer was an angel of music and he led the rebellion of the angels to come down to earth, that would make sense as to why sirens, who are the women that procreated with those angels, why sirens lure men to the sea with what? Music. Ooh, it literally all clicks. Everything makes sense. And you can't tell me sirens aren't real because there are literally proof of them everywhere. Just like there's proof of giants. Oh, TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. All of this is satire. None of it is real. But yeah, there's proof of giants literally everywhere. Just look at what happened to Andrew Dawson. Look it up. Or if you want to watch my video on it, you can go through my page and find that. Definitely a crazy and tragic story. But there are proof of sirens all throughout history as well. Mami Wata in the African and Caribbean world. In the Inuit world, Kalupali, Russians, Rusalkas. They pop up everywhere in every mythology. And I'm a firm believer that when there's so many avenues of mythology and lore that coincide with each other, there's some truth to it. Have you ever been on a cruise for real, at night? Next time you do go on a cruise, if you dare, go out on that balcony at night when everything is quiet and everyone's asleep and just sit there and look at the sea. I promise you're going to get the most gut-wrenching, nervous feeling. At least I did. It just felt like I didn't belong. I was somewhere where I shouldn't be. Because what is under me? Genuinely think that kid that fell off the cruise ship and was unalived by sharks. I don't know what I would do in that situation. I think I would actually unalive from a heart attack. Just not knowing what's under me. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. Only 5% of the ocean is discovered. Let that sink in. Forget sharks. Forget sharks. Y'all, my family, I'm Haitian, by the way. My grandmother had 12 children. And there is a crazy story about one of my uncles that unalived when he was a teenager in the ocean. And I promise you, I can almost guarantee you he was taken by a siren. If y'all want to hear that story, let me know in the comments. Woo! It will send shivers down your spine, I promise. But anyway, as always, make sure you guys like and follow and comment down below what you think. Do you think sirens are real? Do you think the Book of Enoch is actually correct? Give me the tea. Since we're talking about sirens and the demonic marine kingdom, I have to share with you guys a situation that happened with my family. I am Haitian, I'm Caribbean. Something that happened with my family that I truly believe had to do with sirens or mermaids, if you want to call them that. If you've been watching my channel, this one or my main, you know that we have been talking about the Book of Enoch. Disclaimer, I do not read the Book of Enoch as scripture. I read it as lore or mythology. Oh yeah, TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. None of it's real. It's all fake. Anyway, let's get into the tea. So my grandmother, she lived in Haiti and she had 12 kids. 2 of her children looked almost like twins, but they weren't twins. One was a girl, one was a boy. Now, oftentimes when the boy, I'm not going to say my uncle's name, would get in trouble and wasn't allowed to go out with his friends, he would dress up as my aunt that he looked like. So one night he was in trouble and my grandmother said, you need to stay inside. So he dressed up like my aunt. He was wearing very sparkly things from what I hear, and he was dressed, in girls' clothing to be able to sneak out. His friends wanted him to come out on the water at night. Now, if you know about sirens in the Caribbean, if you know any Haitians or Jamaicans, ask their family, and I promise you, they have a story about sirens. You are not supposed to bring shiny things. You are not supposed to go to the water at night. He did a mixture of both. While he was out there on the water with his friend, he fell overboard because I believe they were on a boat or they were night swimming. I'm not sure. These are just details I put together from hearing story from different parts of my family. He was in the water at night and all of a sudden he was gone, without a trace, gone. Now, my uncle was a very good swimmer, an avid swimmer. He never would be close to drowning, and everyone attested to that. He was gone without a trace. Now, You would think that it could probably be something like a whirlpool or anything, but most of the time you're going to hear some kind of splashing. Someone around you is going to notice that you're going down in a whirlpool. No one heard a thing. Every day after that, for months, my grandmother went to the ocean with a towel expecting him to come back, but he never did. Her heart was broken, and no one can tell me that there isn't something sinister involved in that. Ever since my mind has been open about all this siren stuff, I can't put it past the sea to have something like that going on. Do you know how many stories in the Caribbean there are of people literally going to the ocean and offering shiny things to these demonic marine spirits and having encounters with them, going into the water at night and coming back out a different person? I truly believe that this is real, like genuinely. But yeah, guys, I just felt like I wanted to share that because it seems like you guys are all really interested in this. And if you want me to make another series delving deeper into and looking up more accounts of things like this in other countries, definitely let me know and I'll do that for you guys. But as always, make sure you like and follow. There is more than 5% of the ocean discovered. I wholeheartedly believe that, okay? You can't tell me that they don't know more than they're letting on. Oh yeah, TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is real. It's all fake. Ever since reading the Book of Enoch and kind of just like understanding where sirens come from, like I always believed that sirens and like a whole demonic marine kingdom was there in the ocean. But it wasn't until learning the origin, like where they really came from, that it just solidified in my brain, like, wow, this is really out there. And I wholeheartedly believe. You can't tell me that on this huge earth we are the only things here, especially with a whole spiritual realm being out there. You cannot tell me that they don't inhabit the sea, let alone the multiple biblical points that have been made that kind of point towards them. Like when those demons were cast out of the man into the pig by Jesus, and once they were in the pigs they ran into the water. Like how in the Bible it says in the new earth there will be no sea. Like how in the beginning of the Bible it says there was darkness over the waters. Like how Jesus walked on water, in my opinion, because he was showing dominion over the sea, and he's the only one that can calm the sea because it's got that much force. Like, guys, come on. I mean, for crying out loud, our internet is literally a big cord at the bottom of the ocean. How we can figure that out, but they can't discover more than 5%? Like, let's be for real. I could literally talk about this for hours. Just going through different cultures and seeing the stories and mythology around demonic creatures from the water is so interesting. And if you guys want me to make a series about that, we can go through Caribbean mythology, we can go through Greek mythology, Russian mythology, Native American mythology. I could take y'all on that trip. Just let me know. As always, make sure you like and follow and comment down below what you think.